Captain Photo, and I think we're probably here for the same reason. We both love HDR photography. I've loved it for about 4 years. That's when I first encountered it, when I happened to run across StuckInCustoms.com, Trey Ratcliffe's website, and saw that beautiful photo of the Taj Mahal that he did several years ago. Right then I knew I wanted to learn how to do that, and that's what I've spent the last 3 or 4 years learning. So maybe you've had a similar experience. You've seen some HDR, maybe you even tried creating your own HDR, and you want to get better at it. We all want to get better at it. And the good news is we do reach a point eventually where we are pretty good at it. And at that point, when we can create what we see in our mind, what our imagination comes up with, when we can create that without having to think too much on the technical side of things, like how to set the camera and how to use the software, at that point you can really propel yourself as an artist, because you can then create your vision. And that's really, I think, what we want to do. We want to create compelling, beautiful photographs. So HDR is a means to do that. But in order to do it, it does take a little bit of learning. Now, when I learned, I learned by following Trey's online tutorial. And back then, 4 years ago, it was fairly involved. It required learning arcane sliders on Photomatix Pro. You had to use Photoshop and layers and to clean up the mess that was left behind after you made your tone-mapped image. There's a lot to it. And since then, fortunately, things have changed. We've gotten new software in the form of Lightroom, and Photomatix has made some improvements and new products that have come along that I use now in my workflow. So I can teach you a very simple workflow to create stunning HDR very easily. There won't be that huge learning curve that early HDR pioneers like Trey and others had to overcome, and what I had to overcome to get where I am today. So I'll teach you how to do that. So it won't take you a lot of effort to make really nice HDR images. You won't need to spend a lot of money on either software or gear. Even my camera, I don't use a professional camera. So probably any DSLR that you already own has the capabilities to create beautiful HDR images. And we'll go into the camera a little later on. So it's a fun ride. I don't want you to really worry about it. I want you to be open to all the goodness that HDR can be, okay? So, without further ado, other than somebody did ask how I got the Captain Photo name. So, here's how that happened. I was on a photo walk last year with Trey and about 60 other people down in Monterey. And there was a woman on the photo walk, Heather Hummel. She's a photographer also, and she's also a freelance author and a ghostwriter. I didn't know her. She happened to live in Carmel Valley at the time, and so she came to the photo walk, and she took a photo of a lot of the people, including myself, during the photo walk. And afterwards, she emailed it to me, and she had, it was captioned Captain Photo, which I thought was kind of cute. So I asked her if I could maybe borrow that moniker, try it on, see how it fits. And it fit okay, so I'm keeping it. So thank you, Heather. And here's a picture of us that somebody else took on that photo walk. I'm on the left, that's Heather in the middle, and of course Trey on the right, breaking through a chain link fence to take a photo of Stohan's gallery down on Cannery Row. Okay, so let's begin our journey into creating perfect HDR inexpensively and easily. I'm ready if you are. Let's go.